Hey, good Wednesday morning, September 10th, 2025. Ken Arzon here, Vista, California, talking baseball. Baseball history, baseball players from the past. Lou Brock, have you heard of him? Good player, 3,023 career hits. Last video I covered is 1960s. Not bad, but he only had one 300 batting average season in 9 years, from 1961 to 1969. He batted .315 in 1964. The rest of the seasons were under 300 batting average. He had a good year in 1964, 200 hits. He had 3 seasons, 100 runs scored. Never had a 100 RBI season. He's not a slugger, not an RBI guy. Stole a lot of bases. One year he had 325 total bases. That's very good. And he had 2 seasons, 200 hits. So Lou Brock in the 1970s, how did he do? Because he played the entire decade, from 1970 to 1979. And then he retired at age 40. How did he do? 1970, good year. 114 runs scored, 4th time over 100. 202 hits, 3rd time 200 hits. 304 batting average. Okay, 2nd time 300 batting average. He ended up his career 293 average. So Lou Brock was a 290s, right around 290, close to 300 a couple years. That's kind of a batter he was. 1971. This is a good year too. 126 runs scored. That'll be the most in his career. He goes 200 hits back to back, and it's the 4th 200 hit season. I like it. 313 batting average, 3rd time over 300 batting average. So he's picking it up in the 1970s. 1972, 193 hits, 311. So he's got 3 straight seasons, 300. I think Lou Brock should have been a 300 career batting average guy, but he couldn't maintain it because he didn't have enough 300 batting average seasons. Not enough of them. He played 19 years. You know how many 300 batting average seasons he had in 19 years? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of 19. Should have been about 12, 13, 14, 300. Then he could have had a 300 plus batting average career. Didn't do it. Only 8 seasons. But he's in a good stretch right now of hitting. From 1960, I'd say from 1965 through 1974, a 10-year period. Listen to the numbers in hits for a season. 10 years, really good stretch. These are hits: 182, 183, 206, 184, 195, 202, 200, 193, 193, 194. Nice 10-year stretch of hits. This is what got him into the 3,000 hit club. This 10-year period of going over 180. 10 years in a row. Nice. And 3 of those years, 200 hits. So Lou Brock, from 1970 to 1972, 3 years in a row, 300. 1973, 110 runs scored, 5 times 100. 193 hits, 297 average. 1974 picks it up again, 105 runs scored. That's 6 times 100. 194 hits, 118 stolen bases. Whoa! Anybody who can get close to 100 stolen bases in a season is phenomenal. He goes 118. 306 average. 1975, little off in hits, 163, but he bats 309. 1976, 150 hits, 301 average. 1977, 133 hits, 272 average. 1978, he's 39. Slowing down, 92 games, 221 average. 1979, plays 120 games. This last year, 40 years old. 304 average. So he gets 8 300 batting average seasons out of 19 years. Should have been more. Why? If he had maintained more 300 batting average seasons, his career average would have been over 300. But he ends up 293. 2,616 games in his career. 10,332 at-bats. How about that? You play 19 years and you get 10,000 at-bats. 1,610 runs scored. I like it, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He had 7 100 run scored seasons. A guy who has his speed, who can beat out infield hits, who can steal a lot of bases. I think he should have had more 100 run scored seasons. Should have had about 12 or 13 of them. Because he had the speed. He only had 7. 3,023 hits. I like it. I admire a player who sticks around, keeps playing, plays a lot of games, 2,600 games, and he passes 3,000 hits. Al Kaline did the same thing. He had 3,007 hits. He just went right over 3,000. Then he says, all right, I'll retire. How about Lou Brock? Gets right over 3,000. That last year, 123 hits in his last season. He gets right over 3,000, ends up 3,023 hits. 486 career doubles. 141 triples. That shows you speed. He hits a ball into the gap. He rounds second and gets into third. 149 homers, not a home run guy. 900 RBIs, not an RBI producer either. How about this stat? 938 stolen bases career. I would like to have seen 1,000. Could it have been done? Well, toward the end of his career, wasn't stealing as much the second half of his career. He had 118 in steals in 1974. And his other high was 74 and also had another season with 70. But if he had more seasons, 50, 60, 70, he could have passed 1,000 stolen bases. 343 on base, not good enough for me. Should have been 400. He's not a slugger. 4,238 career total bases. Oh, that's good. Past 4,000. For not being a slugger, to get 4,000 total bases, good amount. Lou Brock, Hall of Fame, yes. The steals, the 3,000 hits, and a respectable 293 career batting average. I like him. There is a flaw, though. He struck out 1,700 times. Not good. Tony Gwynn in 20 years struck out 400 times. See the difference? Lou should have had more contact. Can't strike out that much, Lou. All right, we're done with him. Who's next? I'm going to look at another Hall of Fame guy. This guy had a unique accomplishment in his career. Eddie Murray. Have you heard of him? You know what I like about Eddie Murray? Let me pull him up. Eddie, let's see. Eddie, got him. He was a gamer. 3,000 games for Eddie Murray. 11,000 plus at bats. He's a member of the 3,000 hit club, 3,255 hits. He's a member of the 500 doubles club. He's a member of the 500 homers club. 1,900 career RBIs, 1,600 career runs scored. How about this? 5,000 plus total bases. He ended up 287 career batting average. Eddie Murray was a really good guy to have on your team. I'm going to look at him next on my YouTube channel, looking at baseball players from the past. I'm out.